I don't know what y'all saw. I don't know the last thing y'all saw. So I'll wait till y'all come in for a little bit. But I did hit a bad spot, and it kind of went on. And I was just a talking, and I didn't realize it until I looked into the comments. So I'm back. So I'll wait till y'all get around here. Okay, so we have a like. Okay, yes, girl, I hit a bad spot, I guess. I don't know the last thing y'all heard me say. What was the last thing y'all heard me say? I don't know. What was the last thing I was saying? Thank you. What was the last thing I was saying? Did y'all see all the products? Hey, healthcare workers. Did y'all see all the products? Well, this is what I wanted to say. This is what I was saying. I was saying that I had such a wonderful time. And because it is fasting financial February, I told y'all I had spent about, I put it all together and I think I spent about maybe $300, including this bag of tricks right here. So I was like, y'all know I get to talking too much and then I'll be like, oh, we're going to do this. But I do want somebody to feel the way I felt. Okay, y'all saw the products. Good. So I'm going to send someone to the spa. Now I go to Hand and Stone. I know there's Massage Envy. I know people have like personal spas, like where they are. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I can't do it in February because financial fasting February. So I can choose the name in February, but I can send the person in March. So I don't know how to do it though. You know, last time we did a giveaway, I had Trey on here, and I thought that was cool. So I don't know if I'll do that again because he's real busy. But I was like, I want somebody to just have this day, or if we know somebody that really, 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 really needs it. So either way, I don't know, but I'm gonna send them in March. Let me get, I'm back on the road, I'm trying to re up and everything. Hey, Tiffany, can y'all hear me? If y'all can't hear me this time, then I'm just gonna get off, and we'll just have to go live at a later time. But I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I want to do it. Okay. I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know how I want to do it, but I know I want to do it. I want to send somebody. I think I want to send somebody maybe once a month. I don't know if I just gather names from the live. I don't know yet. Okay, good, Tiffany. So yeah, I mean, I just had a really good time yesterday, and I was like, everybody should have this. Everybody should enjoy this. Everybody should do this. And I know everybody, and there are people that say they go and they get facials like once a month, and people do that. But then there are some people who just don't feel like they have the time to do it, which is like myself. I was like, oh my God. And it was just like, let me get it. So he had made the appointment. He was like, you're going at 12. So I had to go. So, like, that's pretty much just how it goes for me, you know. Because then sometimes I get aggravated. I'm like, oh my God, I got stuff to do. But, I can do it when I get back. So that's what I was thinking about. So I'm gonna figure out how to do it. I'm gonna figure out how to do it or figure out who needs it. Because I really want somebody that really needs it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to help somebody out, just give them a good day, a good spa day. That always helps. So I know, like I said, I know there's Hand and Stone, I know there's Massage Envy, and that's pretty much in every town, every place. So I think that's great, right? I think that's a good idea. But I'm excited about these products. I can't wait to see how to. I can't wait to see how they work. But that's what I wanted to come back and say. That's all I wanted to come back and say. So, y'all give me some ideas of how I can do this. because I want to do it at the end of the month. Like, what is today? The 21st, 22nd. Today the 22nd, 23rd is Monday. Child, I have to go to work by today. So Monday, this the last week. This the last week of February. I know it is, right? A good spa day. So I think I'm just going to do that. I'm going to send someone. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to choose the person. But I may choose somebody every month. Like February, I choose somebody in February. I choose somebody in March. I choose somebody in April, and I'll choose somebody in May. So I can do February, March, April, May. I'll do 4 months. So there will be 4 people. Okay, we just got to figure out how to do it. But I want to do something for someone. Yes, girl. Yes, honey. Oh, and I mean, and you know what? I've been trying to find the music that's in the spa. Like I started to ask that lady the other day, but she had walked out, and then by the time I was getting ready to leave, I forgot. I actually love the music that's in the spa. I was like, this is so soothing, girl. I have a look, brown sugar bag. What's going on in the world today? Because I hadn't even got a chance to really go check on anything. I did see where TSA and the pre-check and all that stuff is over. So these people about to be very upset. They can't rush through the line fast. Does that mean? Does that mean that we need to get to the airport earlier? Usually, I use all Laneige products. Shark Ninja Cryo Glow facial system. Do you love it, ham sandwich? Because this is the first time I got it. Because I was talking to the lady, and she was like, "Make sure you come to me for all your facial stuff." She was at Sephora. I was like, "Girl, I got to spend this money." I was like, "I update story is not being suspended now. It is suspended. It is. It's not gonna. So the people don't act it up. She said, I love, love, love it. Okay, girl, I might have me a new thing on my, because I like to change my facial stuff. That's one thing about it. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over. You have to change and see what works because you have to train your face. You can always go back, because I always go back to Cetaphil. Cetaphil and St. Ives uh, exfoliator, I'm always going back to that. Those are staples for me. But those are the things I move up from. Hey, Courtney. Yeah, I was like, so the preacher, but y'all know it's a partial government shutdown. See, I mentioned that to y'all early February because it was like February the 14th to February 12th, something like that. They just partially shut down. So the TSA is part of what they're cutting back on. Because they done shut the doggone government down a little bit, and they did it really silently. Because I mentioned it, and I noticed nobody else is talking about it, and with everything that's going on in the news, nobody's really checking for it, all that. But yeah, girl, it's a shutdown. Did y'all see the El Paso airport was closed because employees at a balloon with them? Girl, no! What? They reversed the pre-check suspension. Okay, good. In the airport? Good morning, Tarsha. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I just really and truly don't understand how people just cannot just get up. Thank you, Jesus, for keeping me today. Go make some breakfast. Go watch some television. Go out to brunch. Come home. Take a nap. Get up. Watch TV and go to bed. Why is? I mean, I guess we won't have nothing to talk about, but good God Almighty, the way that people are acting is horrible. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I do not get it at all. Child, I was over there talking so tough when the doggone live had dropped. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't realize it was a Q and A sticker, Planet Earth Nature Drops. I was like, can we just? I mean, cause I mean, and let me say this. Oh Lord, I hope this don't offend. Well, it ain't gonna offend us. It's not. This is not a offension. Something that would offend us. I was like talking about how people really don't mind their business. How y'all got to work with and stuff like that. And, you know, like I feel like black people for the most part, we go do what it is we need to do, and we really don't care about what anybody else is doing. I really feel like that. You know, like we may be like, oh, okay, that's cool. What's that about? We may do that every once in a while, but for the most part, we go and do what we need to do, and we mind our business. Child, I was at work, and I don't really. I'm a real quiet person. Like I know it's probably hard to believe, but I'm a very quiet person. So I talk to the people that I know. I have a soror that works with me, and just a couple of people I know, and that's it. You know, and especially when it's new people, don't I don't feel the need to get to know new people. I don't care so much. So this one lady was sitting behind me, and she was talking to somebody else. Like I wasn't in the conversation. My back was to her and all that. So she tapped me on my shoulder and she was like, "Hi, what's your name?" And I told her my name and I just turned back around. I didn't even ask her name. Like I don't know that woman's name today. Right? So I just turned around. She was like, oh, "That's a very odd name. So like, what does that mean?" I was like, "I don't know. My aunt named me. I don't know. You know." So we kind of, you know, a little small talk, and I didn't want to come off rude because I know I can sometimes. So I just kind of, you know, talked and turned on back around. So the next day she comes in. Oh, I look up names, and I wanted you to know that I found what your name means. What? Was like, and it was like strength and this and that, and then she was like, "Oh, you're a very strong person." I said, "Yeah, but I'm living a very soft life." I said, "So, you know," I was like, "Oh," I said, "all those things are nice because it's a German name. Millicent is a German name, I believe that's what it was." But my thing was, girl, what is the problem? You was thinking about my name all night. Like, who in the world is thinking about your name? I was like, what? And that is a big problem amongst them when it comes to us, because we don't care what they do. We got enough going on over here. We got enough going on with babies. We got enough with jobs. We got enough going on with relationships, husbands. We got enough going on with wives, going on, you know, friendships. We got to see who we got to switch out. Is it time to drop some friends? Is it time to get some new friends? Like it is. We got enough to worry about other than you and your name, ma'am. I was like, I just do not care that much. And I promise y'all, I don't want to be rude. I do not want, but I just also don't want to be bothered. Especially, I think I was looking up, I probably was looking up content 10 times out of 10. I was looking up stuff to see what I wanted to talk about because that's what I was doing. Hey, honey, what's going on? What's that, Tawana? Oh, girl. Lori. Lori. Okay, so I gotta wash the other unit. I hadn't washed it yet, so I'm gonna wash it. So I always carry it with me. So this was brand new. This is Sunbird, by the way, and I absolutely love it. I also think if they get it in a lighter color, I'm gonna get it. But I do love this right here. So, girl, I had got to work, and this girl was like, "Oh my God, your hair grew so much since the last time I saw you." I said, "Girl, yeah." Like I don't ask you about your stuff because I don't care that much about your stuff. You know what I mean? It is crazy. Let me get over here, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I hate when people be calling me Stephanie. I be like, my name is Tiffany. Girl, yes. Oh my God. Your aunt's name is Millicent. Oh my goodness! If I had a dollar for every time somebody said, "Oh, I've never heard the name Millicent before." Oh my God, it's so odd. No, but girl, let me tell you what really gets me. So like sometimes when I tell people what my name is, cause like on Good Times, Penny's name was Millicent, and the way she explained it so you could really get it is like Millicent, Penny, get it? Like her name was Millicent, so they called her Penny because the CENT at the end of her name. So when I'm telling people what my name is, I explain it like that. It's Millicent, like penny cent. Girl, people, Melissa, Maleficent, Milcent, Militant, Melissa, Milacia. Girl, it is crazy the names that I get. I was like, is it really that hard to say that name? They love everything about us. Love it. They love it. I had a boss to tell me one time she had really made me mad, and I really, she had really made me mad with the comments. So I had to say something, and that kind of changed the trajectory of our relationship. But she kind of knew where she stood with me, so she didn't try me no more after that. But she was like, "Oh my gosh, I would give anything," because she was like, "I tan every day to be your skin color." I said, "Yeah, but could you live in this skin?" I said, "You want this color, but I don't think you can live in it." Oh, what do you mean? That's just what I said. I said you're telling me that you want to be this color, right? Because we have so many colors. We come in a hue of colors, but this is the color you want. But could you live in this color? Like you would have to go and get this color all the time, where I am here all day, every day. Could you live in it? And then she took offense to it. But I'm like, I took offense to you telling me that. You can't, and I was like, and I told her, I was Tracy, you can't say things to me and don't expect me to say nothing back to you because it was offensive. At least I took it like that. And I mean, but Millicent, it's just so, you're being, she told me I was being aggressive. I'm not being, I was like, what you think you being? You coming here telling me you want to be my color, but you don't want to live in the color that I'm in. What is that to say to anybody? Like, why even say that? That is offensive in itself. I was like, I know we HR, but we could take it to another HR. We could take it to another level because I'm offended. And that's why I mind my own damn business. I stay to myself because when I start talking to these people on these jobs, they get upset. Good morning, honey. Yes, girl. Aggressive. All I said was, "Do you think you could live in this color?" I said, "You want to be the color, but I don't think you can live in it." Girl, they so nosy. Like I was like, oh, I love Brandy, the Millennium Manager. Like Brandy's on her shit. Like Brandy has got a whole like she is on another level. But like when she's talking about, don't be sitting here telling these people all the stuff that you do all the time at work. You know what I'm saying? Like like I said, one of my sorors is my superior at work, but she's not like my immediate superior. So she's okay. She's a boss, but anyway. So she and I were talking, standing up, talking about just I don't even know what we were talking about. So this one girl comes up and this white girl, she just stands like this. And I was like, yes. Did you need something? Oh, I just wanted to tell Portia that I was on her page and I thought she looked so pretty. Millicent, what's your Instagram? I said, none of your business. It is none of your business. And I said, take it how you want it, but just know that it is none of your business. Because it's just not. And it's just not. Thank you. Girl, I don't follow any of them. As far as they know, like it's some people that know, but some people have come across me. I'll say that. And I have been at work. Like I'll be at work. Like you girl, I was at work one day and this girl was looking at me. She just kept looking at me. She was like, I think I know you. I said, do you? I said, you work here. I said, this is my second time being here, so you probably seen me before. She said, mm-mm-mm. I saw you yesterday. I said, where? on the internet. She was like, "Are you Billy Chun?" I was like, "Yes." So it's people like that, right? But not the people I work with. So I was like, "No." She was like, "Why?" She was like, I said, "We're not friends, girl." I said, "We're not friends. We're not friends. So why would you?"